Hi everyone, it's Tish with Naptime Creations. Welcome back to my channel or welcome to my channel. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. It's free and it'll help me out a lot. So hit that subscribe button. Today we're going to be making a holographic sun catcher, but we're going to be trying this with UV resin. I had never tried making these with UV resin before, and my friend had asked me if it would work with UV resin, and I thought, I don't know, let's give it a try. So here we are. So this is holographic window privacy film. You can get it off Amazon. I'll link it down below. It comes on a roll. So I cut the size that I needed, and the back side of this is completely flat. It doesn't have the rainbow textured look, so you want to make sure that you pour on this rainbow holographic side. If you pour it on the flat back side, it won't work, and you'll be able to feel the difference and you'll be able to see the holographic rainbow side. So I just want to reiterate, you got to pour on this holographic rainbow side. And I'm actually going to tape this down because I want to make sure there's no wrinkles in it. I have had problems with my pieces. If I didn't tape this down completely flat, you end up with a wrinkle in it. So you want to just make sure you take your time and get it completely flat before you tape it down. I drew a little template for the size that I wanted to make today. You can do any shape that you want, any size that you want. It's really up to you. After I taped it all down, smoothed out all the wrinkles, we're going to go in and make our mold. And this is 100% silicone caulk. You want to make sure it says 100% silicone on it. You can get this off Amazon. I'll link some down below. And we're just going to go around our little shape, our little template, and squeeze the tube, and it comes right out. It kind of reminds me of squeezing toothpaste. So just take your time and try to squeeze at a slow, even pace, and you won't get a bunch of wobbly, wonky lines. And just go around your shape. Super easy to do. And you could build this up to make a really deep mold if you wanted to too. Like if you wanted to make coasters out of this, you could do that. I was just making a sun catcher, so I just went around one time with a line of that silicone caulk. I let it dry overnight, and here we are the next day. We're going to pour our UV resin. This is from Total Boat, and this bottle actually does come with a little nozzle for application, but I just decided to take the entire lid off and pour it into the mold that we made, because if you're squeezing the bottle of your UV resin a lot, it's going to create more air bubbles, and you don't want that. You don't want air bubbles in these. So I found just the easiest way is to completely unscrew the cap and just pour it. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to go in and take a silicone. This is actually a silicone Q-tip. And I'm just going around the perimeter of the mold that we made, making sure there's no air bubbles trapped on there. The air bubbles really like to cling to these spots. So I'm just going to kind of free those up, hit it with my heat gun, and pop these bubbles. You could also use like a barbecue lighter, like a really long lighter if you want to, like for a grill. But I didn't have one of those, and I was scared to put flame on this because I didn't want it to catch on fire. So the heat gun worked pretty good to pop the bubbles. I'm just going to grab my LED nail lamp, and I'm going to cure this for 3 minutes. So I did 3 60-second sessions under my nail lamp, and here's how it's looking. I was really excited to pop this out and see how it turned out, and I was trying to be really careful because I wanted to reuse this silicone form. You can reuse it over and over as long as you don't break that seal of the silicone on the window film. So I was just trying to go really slow and be really careful and just kind of pull it down to the side. And the holographic effect stays on the window film. You can use this over and over and over again. So it's really nice because you don't have to get a new sheet every time you want to make something like this. And as long as you don't break that seal on your silicone mold, you can actually even reuse the mold part over and over as well. So I'm just going to peel it up very carefully, and be careful because it is sharp. You can see it cut a little, it cut my glove on my thumb right here, but you can see it worked out perfectly. It really worked nicely with the UV resin. That holographic rainbow effect transferred perfectly. And I'm just going to go in with my nippers and kind of just clean up around any little sharp edges. I wanted to show you how it looked on a white background. I felt like you could see the rainbow effect a little bit better. This is just the base of my nail lamp, and you can get the nail lamp off Amazon too. I use a 120 watt nail lamp. And now we're just going to take my little handheld drill two small holes at the top and the bottom of the piece, and then we'll be ready to attach the glass crystal beads. These are actually chandelier beads that I like to use. You can get them off Amazon as well. I'll link them down below. So I just go in with my little drill. You can get this off Amazon too. I'll link it down below, and I just do one on the top, one on the bottom, attach my glass crystal beads, and you have a beautiful sun catcher. These are really so easy to make with the UV resin. It does work with epoxy resin as well. I have quite a few other videos on my channel where I've used epoxy resin to make these. So if you haven't seen those videos, definitely go check them out. I'll link them down below in the description box as well. And here's how they look in the sunshine, super sparkly and beautiful, and it throws some really gorgeous rainbows all over the walls too. Let me know what you think. I hope you give this a try. It works really awesome with the UV resin, and I'll link all the materials I used down below in the description box. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing fabulous, and I will see you soon for another video. Bye guys.